the People's Matter show, and with me, Chalangat Diana, and our guest today is Mr. Philip Rono, who is from Hillbrook Counseling Center, and today we are going to talk about stress. He's going to tell us about stressful situations which can bring you stress. He's also going to tell us on how to manage stress. So welcome, Mr. Philip.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this program, The People's Matter, because we really want to matter about people's behaviors and how they are supposed to live in this world. And I'm happy that you have welcomed me today for this program to talk about stress and stress management. This stress and stress management is an issue we need to handle as we live in the world. I'm happy I've come to this program today. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. So maybe you can tell us what stress is.
Thank you, Diana. Stress is an automatic reaction of the body when the body is not able to respond to what has been given to it mentally or physically. It is where the demand is higher than the support. When support is not there, the body cannot be able to meet the demand, and hence it reacts automatically and gives us stress. Mm-hmm. It's very important that we understand this, because without this, you'll find people having that, the demand coming in, and the support is not there, and automatically the body reacts, and he or she becomes stressed. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, okay, when do we say that, when can I say that I am stressed?
Yeah, we are saying, interesting enough, when you are in this situation, after you have not met your demands, because there is below support, automatically the body becomes weak. The body, you become somebody who is not able to act according to the normal procedures. You are not able to sit the way you have been staying. You are not able to behave like the way people used to behave. You are not able to be with people when we have been with a group of people. Because of stress you find you are not able to stay with people. You decide to move alone in your own way. Mm-hmm. You decide to find you are not even able to eat. You feel you are so satisfied. You are not able to know why you are becoming satisfied. Mm-hmm. Because it is the stress which has come to you. You have been looking for something and you have missed that something. You find nobody supported you. You didn't get any support to get what you wanted. Mm-hmm. So automatically the body becomes stressful, and you end up just feeling out of place. You are not able to do that. Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can tell us about the situations which can cause stress.
Yeah, interesting. They are almost all in our lives. We are stressful. The situations are very many. We have, even to start with, we have workplace stress, where we go to the work, you are given some targets, you are not able to attain the targets because of a reason. There could be a reason, maybe you did have some equipment required or some resources required for you to attain the targets. You end up just being stressed because you have not been able, you want to maintain the targets. At the end of it, you are not able to be supported. That is at the workplace. Mm-hmm. You find in the home, in the family situation, you find you need school fees as a human being. And because maybe you didn't have estimates, you didn't have enough money to pay school fees, you find you are so stressed. That is in the workplace, in the relationship at the home or in the home family affairs. You find anytime you are not able to meet your request, your demand, you feel you become stressed. In relationship, where we have relationship with our children, relationship with our spouses, we are finding at any given time when you need some relationship on, you find you cannot be able to maintain that because of a reason. Because of that, you become stressed. You find when you don't have finance, you find when you need to do something with money and you don't have that money, the need is still there, there is no money. You keep on thinking and keep on trying to think, you cannot get that. You become stressed. There are so many all over, even in a school. The child or the parents want the child to go to read and maybe study on a particular issue, and the child does not want that. The parent wants the child to read this, and but the parents or the child feel he's not able to reach or she's not able to reach that point. You find the parents become stressed. Why can't the child listen to us? Even going to school.
So misunderstanding.
When there's a misunderstanding, because what you want is not what the other person wants. then that is a stressful situation. Yes.
Okay, and how, okay, talking about workplace stress,
Yes.
home stress at home, maybe stress while you are traveling, maybe you are boarding a matatu. Definitely there is stress.
Yes.
How do you connect stress like in these places?
The most important thing in human beings is that we need to understand our stresses. We need to know who is the stressor. What is a stressor to you? Because a stressor to one particular person is not the same stressor to the other person. So if this particular stressor is stressing you, it is either you see whether you tackle the stressor or you run away from the stressor. What we say, you fly or you fight. If you can fight the stressor, then it's a good idea you tackle it and see where you can handle the issues. How will you handle this stress until it is okay? If you feel you cannot handle the stressor, is it possible to fight, to run away from it so that you are not stressed? And if you cannot fight, you cannot run away, is it possible again then to cope with the stressor? In the sense that you are able to say, the stressor is with me, I understand I'm stressed at this particular point, I can be able to handle it like this. So we, as we are living, we need to identify our stressors and know how to handle them in a positive way so that it does not affect us.
Earlier on, you talked about the effects of stress, like withdrawal.
Yes.
Maybe it can affect one, even the habits can change. Maybe you tell us more about that.
In the stress has major three effects which takes us in our bodies. We are saying it takes us in the physical part of it. When we are stressed, we have the first signs to come from physical part, where we are saying you can have weight loss, you can get weight gain. When you are stressed, many of us sometimes when you feel somebody is thin, you say he's stressed. And when somebody is fat, you say he's not stressed. But we want to say as a psychologist that when a stress comes to a human being, he's either getting stressed and get fat or getting stressed and get thin. Right? That is the most important thing. When you are stressed, you find physically, even your hair can disappear. And they go out kabisa and you find you are bald-headed. You can even have no hair, or the hair becomes so shaggy, because that is a sign of stress physically. We are saying, and when you are stressed, you find even the heartbeats, palpitation becomes high. You find your heart is beating. Those are signs that you are stressed. If you have not been able to identify your stressors, you are able to identify your physical, effects of the stress, palpitation. Even the pressure goes up. That is during the physical part. For the emotional part, in the emotional part we are talking about the thinking. We are saying this particular person who is stressed, if he has not been able to identify the stressor, and he has been stressed unknowingly, automatically you will find somebody losing moods. The person moves out, you are smiling with him in the next 5 minutes, he is very gloomy the next 5 minutes. You wonder what has made this person very gloomy. He laughs after 10 minutes or so, you are talking good things, and then he changes. Mood swings for stressed people. We are saying it is supposed to be. We have what we call anxieties. They become so high. Anybody who is stressed, when there are noises around here, even in the kitchen, in the room, even the loudspeaker of the TV, he feels, no, see my radio, see my TV. Why are you making noise? And normally, when he's a happy person, he does not even identify the notice. We are saying that one is a sign of somebody having stress. We are saying it can even lead to unhealthy behaviors. The behaviors I'm talking about here is the person does not come home every day. If he has been coming home at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. after work, you find this man is not coming home. He goes to funny places, taking alcohol or taking different types of work, and you find he does not come home. When the spouse asks, what has happened to Mzee Baba Watoto? He abuses the Baba Watoto. That is already, it leads because the person is stressed. It is very important that we understand those signs, because when the signs are there, we need to understand. We are saying when the behavioral now, we are saying when the behavior is there, when somebody is stressed, he does not even eat. Surprisingly, he loses the appetite. But interesting enough, even at the time the stresses are there, we are not saying we are ruling that stress is only losing appetite. In the other way around, they can even eat. And you find somebody who is stressed can even eat the whole plate of ugali because he is stressed. So we are saying it's either way, either he eats too much or he eats less. We are saying even during the sleep, a sign when he is now behavioral, he sleeps and he can sleep even for 28 hours. 28 hours, I mean, he can sleep today, up to tomorrow at the same time, even in plus, even the other day. Then some people can mistake that and say, okay, this person is comfortable because he is sleeping. But no, that person is a sign of stress. It is either too much or too less. He could not be sleeping. He sleeps up to maybe 11 p.m. He wakes up the whole night. That is another sign. We are saying the other most important part for the negative effect of stress, somebody who has stressed himself, is he leaves the group. He does not stay with the group members. If he has been socializing with people, he moves out of the group and goes to stay alone. He finds he is better off when he is alone. With that characteristic, once seen by human beings or by people who are with you, they should say that person is stressed. We are saying the other characteristic, which is very interesting, is the person who is stressed will procrastinate. He will just postpone doing things. He will start doing things, then he says, okay, because I'm doing this, why can't I do it tomorrow? He goes doing the other one, why can't I do it? Let me do it tomorrow. So he touches this one and he says tomorrow. That is a very good sign of stress. When somebody is stressed and he has not accepted and he has not known what is stressing him, those are the characteristics. We are saying using alcohol. Very many people think when they use alcohol, they are reducing stress. So when all of a sudden you find somebody starting using alcohol, we do accept that person is showing a sign of stress. It's very important that way. So those signs are the basic requirements for seeing the stress. Yes.
Do you think these effects also affects other people, the surrounding people, like the family members, the friends, and even the colleagues at workplace?
It's true. It affects. It affects them because if this person is stressed at home, I want us to start from the home. If the person is stressed at home, you find he is now not able to stay with his children. If he has been playing with the family children around there, talking around jokingly, he will be stressed and he will stop talking. And he will just be moody. He will be talking to the other spouse in a different way, and argument starts continuously in the house. Children cannot come to the father or the mother saying, please give us a pencil today for school. Instead, he abuses them. Even a cat moving along the road, along the legs like this, he kicks the cat without knowing. So we find that one affects the relationship. At the workplace, it is even worse. Because if he's at home, in the workplace, he is given a target to do, or he's given some work, he will not be concentrating because he has that habit of saying, let me do this tomorrow. Let me do that one tomorrow.
And he or she might feel it is too much.
It will be too much. He will even forget them and go to something else. We have already said the characteristic is he drinks. He goes to alcohol. He goes to smoking. So if he is in a workplace, the environment there will not allow him to smoke. So he will go out to smoke and you find he will have spoiled the work. So those the stressors, the stressing effects which are negative to the client, to the person doctor here, will affect his environment. Even the friends. The friends may not have liked him to drink, but now he has started drinking. So you will not be having anybody in friendship.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we are going for a short break and we'll be back.